Hello, my name's Ernest. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Started learning to play with Carlos as a very beginner. I knew nothing about music, nothing about a guitar, just a lifelong dream to learn how to play. And anyway, I met Carlos 9 years ago uh, with zero knowledge. He has taken me from a complete novice to a pretty advanced guitar player over the last 9 years. When I first met Carlos, he asked me what kind of music would I want to play. And I told him, well, I'd like to play songs of my life, songs that tell stories. Folk music, basically, in Spanish and in English. I grew up in a very bilingual, bicultural family, and uh, so Carlos helped me move this journey forward. And I was very worried as a 64-year-old 9 years ago as to whether I had the facility or the flexibility in my hands and so forth to learn to play, was I already past my time? And he said, absolutely no. There's a place for a guitar for everyone. It's just taking the time and the effort and the passion to pursue the journey. And so Carlos has a very unique teaching style. He has a very simple approach to learning to play the guitar. He'll take you step by step. How do you use your right hand with your strumming or arpeggiating? You'll learn to master your right hand first, and then he'll teach you the left hand on how to work the fretboard, your finger placements, and so forth for your chords. This is effort. This is work. It takes a lot of repetition. I learned to play golf, and I thought golf was pretty tough in terms of you have to do a lot of repetition to learn. The guitar beats that to smithereens, and so yes, you are signing up for a time commitment, but it's not that bad. You pick up the guitar and practice it 10 minutes, 20 minutes every day or every other day, and you do your lesson with him for an hour, and he will coach you and help you correct whatever you're doing wrong so that you learn to play correctly from the get-go, which is extremely important. You don't want to learn bad habits. Carlos is easy to work with. He's very personable, and he's very fluent in Spanish and English, and of course he's from Mexico. But I've been with him for 9 years, and when I first met him, he was here in San Antonio. We were doing lessons in person, and then the pandemic came, and we learned how to do lessons via Zoom and FaceTime, which is what we're doing here. And so he is probably going to be part of my life for the rest of my life, and as I continue the journey to advance my guitar playing. What I'd say to someone is be prepared for the time commitment. Carlos will help you regardless of what your knowledge is about music or the guitar. If you're a complete beginner like myself, he breaks these things down into small parts, and so that you can put the parts together. He used the phrase during the early years of my lessons with him was that I'm on a journey of layers of complexity. So as you learn different skills and so forth, whether it's through basic chords or different derivatives of chords, as well as different strums and modification of strums, it's just a continuous layering of complexity to your playing. And what seemed really complex, say 5 years ago, are very simple for me now. And as far as my concern for flexibility and so forth, it's a non-issue. And my fingers aren't particularly long, so when I see guitar players with long fingers, I'm pretty envious. But it doesn't matter. I mean, Carlos' fingers aren't exactly that long either, and so it's something that I think is for everyone if you want to do it. And so anyway, it's my pleasure to do this reference for Carlos. He is a great teacher. If you stick with him, you will be playing guitar. Thank you.